Welcome back to Cruise Escapes with George and Dan. Today we're taking you on a full tour of P&O Ventura. She's one of P&O's classic ships and still one of the most popular with UK cruisers. If you've got her Ventura sailing coming up, or you're trying to decide whether she's right for you, this will give you a proper feel for what's on board. We're going deck by deck, let's go. First up is Cinnamon, one of the 3 main dining rooms on board. If you're on Freedom or Club Dining, this is where you'll have your included dinners. Elegant without being stuffy. Just outside is the Atrium and the heart of the ship. It spans a few decks and you'll pass through it constantly. In the evenings especially, it's where a lot of the atmosphere builds up. Tazzine is here too, the barista coffee spot. Worth knowing if the buffet coffee isn't doing it for you. Off to one side, you've got the library. Quiet, comfortable, and genuinely one of the better spots to disappear to on a sea day. There's also Explorers and Cruise Loyalty sales nearby if you want to look at future bookings or check your loyalty perks. There's also the first of several shopping areas, starting with perfumes, aftershaves and beauty items. Deck 6 follows a similar pattern. You've got 2 more main dining rooms up here, Bay Tree and Saffron. Same style as Cinnamon, just different spaces depending on your dining choice. Reception is on this deck, so any queries or issues, that's where you head. The Exchange is well worth a visit. It's got a proper English pub feel, making it a great spot for quizzes, easy drinks and laid-back evening entertainment. Next to the Exchange is Fortune's Casino, which is always lively on sea days. There's also a small arcade nearby, handy if you're travelling with kids. Deck 7 is probably the most varied deck on the ship. Ventura has a full wraparound promenade. That means you can walk around the entire circumference of the ship outside. It's brilliant for a morning stroll or just getting some fresh air without fighting for space on the pool deck. At the very front, head up the stairs to Deck 8 and you'll find what people call the clamshell, an elevated viewing area right at the bow. Panoramic ocean views, one of the best spots on the ship for photos. Just be aware it is often closed. Havana is your go-to for evening entertainment. A lively Latin-style bar where you'll find everything from bingo and live music to comedians and sets from the resident band Pulse, all with a great atmosphere. Sindhu is the Indian specialty restaurant on board, and it's one of the best meals you'll have. Make sure you book it early as it fills up fast. The Tamarind Club is nearby, a smaller, more intimate venue that hosts everything from live music and quizzes to films and relaxed evening events, making it a great spot for something a bit quieter. The Glass House is a great spot if you fancy something a bit different. Think a relaxed, wine-led space with a huge selection by the glass, paired with small plates and sharing dishes. It's ideal for an easy lunch or a more casual evening, especially if you want a break from the main dining rooms without losing that quality feel. Finally, on Deck 7, you have the Arena Theatre, the main hub for evening entertainment on board. This is where you'll find the big production shows, guest acts, and headline performances, all in a proper theatre setting. Up on Deck 14, you've got the Terrace pool. Quieter at times than the main pool areas, so if you want to relax with a view, this is the one. The Beach House is a specialty restaurant with a relaxed American-style menu. Think steaks, ribs, and comfort food favourites. It's a great shout if you fancy something a bit different, especially for a more laid-back evening meal. The Waterside Buffet is your go-to for breakfast, lunch and dinner with plenty of choice whatever time you go. It's easily the busiest spot on the ship at peak times, so it's worth timing your visits a bit earlier or later if you want to avoid the crowds. The Beachcomber Pool is a more relaxed indoor option with a retractable roof, 2 whirlpool spas and easy access to poolside drinks. It's a great spot whatever the weather. The Laguna Pool and Bar is the biggest pool on board and has a much livelier feel. You've got 2 whirlpool spas, plenty of poolside refreshments, and a great atmosphere throughout the day. Right next door you've got the poolside grill, which is perfect for burgers and quick bites when you don't want to head inside. If you're after a bit of downtime, the Oasis Spa has you covered. With a thermal suite, sauna and sensory steam rooms, all designed to help you properly unwind. You'll also find the Oasis Pool here, a quieter, tucked away pool that's ideal when you want a break from the busy areas of the ship. The Epicurean is Ventura's top specialty restaurant and easily one of the best dining experiences on board. This is where you go when you want something a bit more refined, with beautifully presented dishes, attentive service, and a proper fine dining feel from start to finish. It's a kind of place you book for a birthday, anniversary, or just because you fancy a proper night out on board. On deck 18 you've got Metropolis, a late night lounge bar style venue. The standout feature is the huge screens showing city skylines from around the world, which change as the evening goes on and give the space a really unique feel. There's usually music and a relaxed social atmosphere, making it a great spot to wind down or carry the evening on a bit longer without the full club vibe. So that's Ventura deck by deck. She's easy to get around, there's a good mix of lively and quieter spaces, and she's got more going for her than people sometimes give her credit for. If you found this useful, give it a like, drop any questions in the comments, and subscribe for more cruise tips and honest ship reviews. See you in the next one.